If you're in an emergency and need to dial 911, there's a crisis happening on the other end of the line.
10 to 20% of the communications officers' seats, the dispatch consoles are empty. There's no people.
Staffing shortages impacting not only paramedics, but emergency call centers as well.
There are some days when we're down to less than 50% staffing because they don't have anybody.
Alberta Health Services says fatigue, turnover, and position vacancy are seen as the main causes for staff shortages across the industry.
You're going to see high turnaround rates wherever there's an unhealthy workplace.
A former emergency communications officer who wishes to remain anonymous claims to have left her job after feeling her concerns weren't addressed.
You're tired, you're overworked, you're taking calls that nobody else wants to ever hear. You're still trying to do your best. And instead of the support and, a healthy workplace, you're getting treated like garbage.
She adds that long hours and late shifts were compounded by no mental health support or breaks.
During these 13-hour shifts, you were allowed 3 breaks. You weren't allowed to leave your desk if you needed to calm down or just needed a moment to reflect. You weren't allowed to get up and go to the bathroom.
And that was before 911 call centers were experiencing staff shortages, she says. Now, dispatch officers in Alberta are so short-staffed, they're forced to end calls early.
They're hanging up on people to answer the next call because there's just not enough flex in the system. There's not enough people to take these calls, to take care of Albertans.
AHS says the urgent disconnect protocol is only used when EMS is dealing with extremely high call volumes and says, quote, EMS has seen a sustained increase in 911 call volumes of up to 30% across the province. Accordingly, use of the urgent disconnect protocol has increased in the last year and mirrors the increase in overall EMS call volumes. Alberta Health Services says 28 new emergency communication officers will begin training in August. In Edmonton, Laura Krause, City News.